One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Broncos offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Under fire. Trying to find his man in the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
And the Broncos trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
UNLV, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UNLV's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Gums. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the handoff. On his feet at the 40. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just...
Unleashes one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back.
Touchdown, Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats.
UNLV 0.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a little space. He's out past the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He couldn't find where to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to the ground game on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here's the Heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And now the ball is free in the end zone. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. Touchdown Broncos! Stealing a score on special teams.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have
Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bradley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Calandria. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Rebels offense is back on the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Going downfield for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In the scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going for the big play. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Boise State. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Gums. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. At the 35, he's loose. Smashes ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Orji. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rebels decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the third. And a fresh set of downs. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Using his legs, it's Glover. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Trying play action. Looking for an open area to his left. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout call by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Orji. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running into the open space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the give off the left side. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
A strike downfield. There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. He'll take a shot. Got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Orji. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Hallelujah. Thank goodness this offense finally gets something together, something positive. It's been a day full of a lot of negatives, no points in the ball game, but makes the big play, the big passing play. Maybe this gives them a spark. Maybe this gives them a reason now to get some momentum and maybe score some points.
And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent.